Alright, this is how the step counter works. As I walk, the number of steps will increase, and as the number of steps exceed 5, it will say, "Congrats, you have done enough exercise today." When I press on the button A, it will reset the steps as well as the message. First, I created this very simple program to see how X, Y, and Z accelerations change as I walk. So the first thing that I did was to create these 3 labels on the simulator. Then I go to label and then I drag this out. Then in order to show the text as well as the value of this function, I need to go to text and I choose this. Okay, and over here I can type X acceleration. Then for over here, I need to call the function and this function is called get X acceleration. It is under hardware, IMU, and get X acceleration. Alright, and this wait function is so that we'll be able to see the changes. Otherwise, the X, Y, and Z acceleration will change very fast without this wait function. How do you get a wait function? You need to go to timer and wait. Now I test out my program, and so as I walk along, you can see that the Z acceleration is the one that changed the most. This is the code for the step counter. So the first thing here is in the setup, set the counter to 0. So first of all, you have to create a variable called counter. Create a variable called counter that would count the number of steps. So set it to 0, then label. There are 3 labels here. This label would be the steps. So this is fixed, it will not change. Then and over here would be the number of steps. So it would keep on changing. And this would be the message to the user. So it's either keep going, walk more. Okay, either the message keep going, walk more, or when the number of steps exceeds 5, the message would change to congrats, you have done enough exercise today. Then after that, there is this loop here which will keep on running. So what does it do? It's set the original Z acceleration. Okay, set it to the Z acceleration here. So where do you get the Z acceleration? It's under hardware, IMU, and get Z acceleration. Okay, then we wait for 0.25 seconds. Then after that, in the if statement, we compare the Z acceleration. We compare the Z acceleration as well as the original Z acceleration. So in between here and the if statement, we would have done a step. Okay, we would have walked a step and the Z acceleration would change. So if, let's say, the difference in the Z acceleration is more than 0.08, over here this threshold value of 0.08, you just have to play around with it. Okay, if it exceeds 0.08, then the counter would change, will increase by 1. And sometimes the Z acceleration would turn to a negative value. So likewise, if it is less than 0.08, then the counter would increase by 1. And then I have another if statement here which will determine the message to the user. So if the number of steps exceeds 5, then it would change to this message: congrats, you have done enough exercise today. So at the end of it, we show the counter value, the number of steps, and then we wait for 0.5 seconds so that the counter will not keep on changing. And over here, the button A, when we press the button A, it would reset the counter. It would reset the counter to 0 and also reset the message to keep going, walk more. That's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.